Hey, yo, hey everyone, Skylands here, bringing you another video review, doing the last of the comic book reviews for Batman that I'm going to do before the movie, and that would be the Batman War Games and War Drum series. So let's just call it the War series. An interesting series, not bad, pretty good. Actually, the prelude was my favorite part of it. Let me just adjust the camera a little. The prelude, War Drums, was my favorite part. And Robin, Tim Drake has subsequently dropped his title of Robin. He wants to live a normal life, or at least it's not the fact he wants to live a normal life, but he promised his father would. So, spoiler, Stephanie becomes the new Robin, first female Robin. Well, technically no. Dark Knight had a female Robin, but whatever. But I actually liked her as Robin. I mean, only one of the comics had her in good art. The one where they had to, I forget which one it was, but one of the comics had good art with her. The other comics made her look like a fucking anime character. But she actually liked as Robin. She brought more human to Batman than some of the other Robins did. At least as of recently, that Tim Drake has done. And Tim realizes that when he becomes Robin again. But, this doesn't necessarily set up the story so much with the coming up War Games, but it sets up the character development for a lot of characters. I'm not going to say individually what the War Games are about. I'm going to just go overall. All I'm going to say is Act 1 was really good and Act 3 was really good. Act 2 was just mediocre. With the War Game series, it's basically Batman had a practice plan of what happens if all the gangs started fighting and all leaders were killed off and what would happen. And accidentally, Stephanie, after getting subsequently fired by Batman, because, I should have just mentioned that, she got fired by Batman because she started disobeying orders, much like a Jason Todd did. So he was fearing for her life, because he didn't want her to end up like Jason, that he fired her. So she becomes spoiler again, and she stole one of these practice plans, and she accidentally tried to make them out. And it accidentally happened. She didn't realize that, Matches Malone was actually Batman in disguise. She didn't realize some of the aspects of it. So the plan was basically, if all the crime leaders were killed, have them all be under Orpheus's control, who was an inside man by Batman. The series all takes place within, I think, a day or two time. I think it's a day. It starts off at night, it goes into morning, and it continues into... So I think it's like 2 days. Month, sorry. But it's really just them trying to deal with the gangs and who's the mastermind behind it. Nightwing is still reeling from how Blockbuster guy died, so he's going to be in a emo, crying mood. Barbara Gordon is basically pissed at Batman the whole time because she's considering herself the secretary of Batman. She doesn't want to be that. She's actually an integrated part of Batman, so yeah. And then Robin returns as Robin. Tim Drake is Robin again. He realizes what he should be doing as Robin, and that is make Batman human. Because Stephanie actually made Batman happy, Tim thinks, I should make him happy. And Batman is basically just trying to deal with what's happening. Eventually it all ends up, Orpheus dies, he gets killed, and Black Mass is actually the big mastermind behind it, and he pretends to be Orpheus, and all the gangs come under his control, and he kills Stephanie. Which is sad because I actually started to like her towards the end. I hated her as spoiler. I hated her narrating as spoiler. Not that I couldn't read it, but I don't like cursive. Which sucks because I write in cursive all the time and I'm so used to it, but I just hate reading cursive. I hate reading other people's cursive. I don't know if it's up with you guys, but you can read your own cursive perfectly, but other people's cursive, you're kind of like, Just yesterday I was at work and I thought my boss brought down something. I thought it was something other than it was. I thought it was like chickpea, and it was actually Idaho. That just shows you how much I hate cursive. But that's besides the point. The series is nice. I think you should pick them up. They're easy to find. It's fairly recent. I think this came out in 2004, 2005. So it's not like it's going to be hard to find like Batman Year 2 is, or Batman Blind Justice or whatever. So definitely pick them up. They're definitely worth getting. That's all I'm going to be doing for Batman comics before the movie. I want to do a lot more Transformer things coming up too. I will be reviewing the Batman movies. I might actually review the Justice League DVDs. Of course, they're not so much Batman as in Justice League. But, whatever. I probably will... I don't know. I shouldn't really mention that right now. Whatever. Okay, anyways, this is Skylinks. I'm going to say peace out for now.